Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Living with XXY. Today is Thursday, a couple of days before Christmas. Thursdays for me are shot day, and if you're new to this channel or want to know anything about my life and what I'm doing, I have something called Klinefelter syndrome, also known as 47XXY. It's a chromosomal variation where I was born with an extra chromosome. So I have XXY, and my body doesn't make testosterone like a XY male. So I have to find a different way of testosterone to supply my body. For me, I've chosen the injection, which is an intramuscular injection using needles. For me, it's been every 7 days for quite some time now. I started doing testosterone injections when I was 13 in my left arm by my doctor once a month. And then as I turned 18 and got accepted to culinary school in New York, I took ownership because I think taking ownership is a really big part in having Klinefelter syndrome and 47XXY, doing your shot yourself if you can. I know that in Europe and New Zealand and Australia, they actually make you go to the clinic or the hospital and get your injection. So here in America, we have the ability to do it ourselves, and I choose to do it myself. So there's intramuscular injection. There's also creams and patches and other things that other guys use that I know about. Not everybody that has 47XXY chooses to use testosterone, but like I said, it's to each your own. Testosterone has been a lifesaver for me, and I'm really appreciative of just having the access to it, even though it's been an emotional roller coaster getting the testosterone, making sure I have the right amount when I travel and all that stuff. So this is my room, and welcome to my life. I'm starting a daily vlog, and this is one of the first episodes, and I figured I'd start it out with a shot because it's Thursday, and it's going to be my first time doing my shot on camera, and also I'm going to be doing it to my leg, which I struggle with because, I don't know, it's just some mental block that I struggle with. So I have created this drawer, and in this drawer is all of my shot stuff. My gauze pads, alcohol strips, band-aids, syringes, and some 18 gauge needles for quick draw. And so this drawer has really helped me organize my life as far as just having everything in one spot. So when I travel, I'm go in there and I grab what I need. And when I travel, I always grab extra of everything because you never know how long you're going to be gone, or if there's going to be weather delay or anything like that. So let's get to it. Let's get to the shot. I recently picked up this rad little device after just struggling to stab myself with the needle. I've realized that I should look online and see if technology has come up with something. And there's this, and this is not endorsed, but this is something called it's an intermuscular injection device by Union Medico, and they're based out of Europe. And they actually make it in light blue, which is the Klinefelter syndrome 47XXY awareness color. And so what this thing is basically, it is a auto injector, and it auto injects. So I've used it about twice now, and it's been awesome. Basically, once you fill your syringe, you snap your syringe into this little piece right here. It holds the syringe, so when the syringe is back, and it's cocked, this little light, when it's up against your skin, will pull the safety off and then just press down. Really cool, really rad. I definitely recommend looking into it. It's a little expensive, but hopefully as the word gets out about this company, the price will go down over a time period. I can always help you out in figuring out if you can get this device. I know that they make a couple different ones. One is FDA certified, and I think the other one isn't. So let's get to my shot. So I'm going to turn the camera on the table and show you guys how I do this. Well, actually, let's just do it this way. So this is actually a clean syringe. I just opened it. Now I'm going to open up. This is an 18 gauge needle. It's quite large because it's easier just to pull the viscosity testosterone through the needle, and you also don't need to pull air back into it. So I don't know if the camera will focus in on it, but right there, that's an 18 gauge needle, and that's pretty big. You definitely don't want to stab yourself with this. I never have. I never will. I hope so. I hope I never have to. So I'm opening up a brand new bottle of testosterone. If it's an old bottle, I technically rub the top with alcohol. Since it's a new bottle, I'm not going to. I just turn it upside down. I'm at, let's see, I do 0.5. So I draw into the needle. I push back. I don't want any air bubbles in this thing. And so it might take a minute. Let's see. All right. So there's that 50 right there. And then pull the needle out. Now you got to be careful. Recapping the needle is usually when everybody stabs themselves. So that's that. Pull that out. And you got to mind me, I've never done this on camera before, so I'm a little shaky, but it's all good. And then here's a 22 gauge needle that is an inch long, and that looks about straight for me. So there's no air bubbles in the actual needle itself, which is great because when you're going to inject it into your body. And then with the Union Medico devices, I take it back a little bit. I slide the needle in and I get it into the right position. I cock back, and what's rad about this device too is that there is a safety. So if this button is pressed, it doesn't go down. I personally don't really like to see the needle go into my skin sometimes, so I'm actually going to take this off and put the guard back on, just like that. All right, so that's locked, ready to go. I just realized that I'm wearing pants, so I'm going to change real quick for you guys. So I've put on shorts, and I've put down on the bottom underneath me, I put down a towel just because in case blood was to go everywhere, which it probably won't, but I don't want to get it on the rug. So Steri alcohol pad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub where the injection usually goes in. I try to alternate legs. I think it's good for you and all that. So that's all rubbed. I like to let the alcohol dry, so when the needle goes in, it doesn't burn or sting. All right, so doing my leg injection on camera for the first time. I'm kind of nervous, but I've got everything prepped, and let's see if I can do this for you guys. All right, so let's see. All right, so it's pressed down. I'm going to pull the safety off. If you can't tell, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I need to relax my muscle a little bit more. All right, so let's not stress about this too much. All right, so I'm going to do it. Ready? Are you guys ready? Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, fully relaxed. Pushed it in. Push the syringe down. And then what I do is once it's done, I pull the syringe out. And that's it. That was that easy. Didn't hurt at all. There's no blood this time, which is great. And I'm going to take this and just put it over here real quick. My gauze pad, I'm just rubbing it. It goes into the muscle, so you kind of want to rub it and kind of spread it out because it all goes into one area. I use a 22 gauge needle. I think it hurts the least, but it also puts the testosterone in your body in a quicker manner than like a 25 gauge needle would. I think a 25 gauge needle takes like 4 or 5 minutes to actually do it. All right, and then I gotta find my injection spot, which is there's a little bit of blood right there, and I'll just throw a Band-Aid right over it. So thanks guys for watching. Hope that worked out for everybody. Sorry about it being like over 6 minutes, but that's a day in the life of my injection. I'll put the link for the Union Medico device down below in case you want to check it out directly from their website. And hopefully you guys hit like, subscribe, and share it. And like Luke would say in the last video, smash that like button. All right, guys, thank you guys so much. Talk to you guys soon.